Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Katie Latimer tōku ingoa. Kia ora everyone, I'm Katie. I'm the Deputy Chief Executive here at Pinnacle Midlands Health Network.
Hi everyone, my name is Charlotte Stockman and I'm one of the Senior Licensed Advisors at New Zealand Shores.
As a leadership team, we spend time in practices understanding pain points and also the things that Pinnacle are doing well. Practices often share with us the challenges around workforce shortages and the escalating costs around recruitment. So we took that challenge on board, and it was a really obvious choice for us to collaborate with New Zealand Shores.
New Zealand Shores is an immigration consultancy. We were founded in 2009, and since that day we've been working with not only migrants looking to relocate, but also employers who are looking to bring staff into New Zealand to fill critical gaps in our labour market. New Zealand Shores partnered with Pinnacle in 2025 to help bring critical healthcare staff into the country, including GPs, physician assistants and nurse practitioners.
The key thing about New Zealand Shores is that not only do they do recruitment, but they do immigration. And we thought that that was a really great opportunity for the Pinnacle network, because very often some companies do only immigration or only recruitment, but NZ Shores allows practices that flexibility to use the services that are the right fit for our general practice network.
We offer a start to finish solution for immigration and recruitment. So not only can we help with identifying candidates, we can also help with reference checking. We can help with pre-vetting those candidates before we send them to you. And then from there, we can also help with every step that you need to undertake as an employer. So we can offer assistance with obtaining employer accreditation, a job check if necessary, depending on which visa your candidate is applying for, and then the visas themselves to make sure that your candidate is getting into New Zealand as quickly as possible.
So where does Pinnacle fit in all of this? Well, we cover the initial costs and then we'll sort out the invoicing with practices later. We understand that getting that accredited employer status is really important, so we make a $400 contribution towards the cost of that. And we also make a $400 contribution towards the job checks if they're required.
There are 3 key steps to bringing a migrant into the country after you've identified them. As I mentioned, employer accreditation is the first one. Employer accreditation is basically a verification process that you go through with the New Zealand government to establish that you are deemed a good employer. So immigration are looking to make sure that not only have you been compliant with immigration law, but you've also been compliant with employment law previously. If you're deciding to bring staff in for a fixed term, for a short period, or you have someone who only wants to come in and not apply for residence, you will also need to undertake what is called a job check. A job check is effectively a process where Immigration New Zealand are looking to make sure that the role you are offering to a migrant on a work visa is compliant with employment law, their employment agreement is consistent and up to date, and that the role that you are offering them is consistent with market rate as well. If you have someone who's planning on coming for the long term, they may apply directly to residency, which many of our healthcare workers are eligible for, and in that scenario the job check is not required. However, we will look at the person you're trying to hire, what their end goal is and what your end goal is as an employer to then determine exactly which steps you need. So we will look at your entire situation and give you specific and tailored guidance as to what that process looks like.
So the benefits for the Pinnacle network is you've got some really predictable costs. We will discuss those costs with you from the very outset. You'll know what that invoicing looks like.
Our costs are predictable, we have no hidden fees. New Zealand Shores is able to offer clear pricing structures and simplified processes to make sure that there is no financial burden on you as a practice to get the workers here you require.
We've been really lucky to have secured a significant discount with NZ Shores for their recruitment services of international health professionals.
As we've partnered with Pinnacle, we are able to offer discounted rates to all Pinnacle practices, and that includes discounted rates for recruitment and discounted rates for your employer visa functions, your accreditation and your job check, and then the visa themselves that your candidate has to apply for.
We will do most of the grunt work in terms of that administrative load. I'm really fortunate to have colleagues here at Pinnacle that are helping us deliver this service to our networks.
Working with an immigration consultancy like New Zealand Shores reduces the administrative burden of bringing those key workers into New Zealand, because we are able to take that visa process away from you.
And you'll also be able to provide some flexibility around relocation and additional travel costs, because Pinnacle is able to support a little bit with some of those additional costs.
We are also entirely flexible around what our service looks like to you. So if you are only needing part of our service, we are more than happy to tailor our package to exactly what you are needing. There is no obligation from our side to use the entire package from start to finish. We're happy to make it work for you.
So if you're about to embark on some international recruitment, or you need to secure your accredited employer status, please get in touch with us. We really want to have a conversation. We'd love to be able to help you. If it's not right now, that's okay. If you want some information, please don't hesitate to get in contact with us. We believe that this is a great opportunity for the Pinnacle network, and we really want to bring it to life with your help. Kia ora.